Kirk Apes is a retired Canadian who has lived in Nanning, South China's guanxizhuang autonomous region for nearly 20 years. He believes China's rapid growth over the past 20 years results from massive urbanization. Large-scale urbanization has not only facilitated the construction of urban infrastructure, including housing and transportation, but also enabled more rural farmers to access better health and education. It has also dramatically changed their outlook, giving farmers' children more options such as becoming lawyers and doctors, among others. CGTN Global Stranger invited him to make a video in which he shares his thoughts on Chinese urbanization. Mr. Kirk Apes says in the video, China has changed a lot in the past 20 years. I am a Canadian that's been traveling and living in China for the better part of 19 years. I have seen the massive apartment complexes being built. I have seen the high-rise skyscrapers, office buildings. I have seen the brand new hospitals, the brand new subways. I have seen the roads being built. I have traveled the country on over 40,000 kilometers of high-speed train. I have seen the airports. I have seen all of this growth in China. There is one thing that has changed China more and had more influence than all of this other stuff put together. Actually, because of this one policy, all of these other things became possible. And that's the urbanization of the rural people. Hundreds of millions of rural people to the cities of China. And when these people move to the city from the rural areas, now they have access to better education, both primary, secondary, universities. They have higher paying jobs available to them. They have better health care available to them. Their transportation is easier. The housing in the new complexes that they have in the cities is better. It's just a better lifestyle. And all of this is the outcome of massive urbanization of the people of China from rural China to the cities. When I initially got to China back in 2003, our city of Nanning had no subways, had no high-speed trains. The roads were not very good. There were very few high-rise apartments. There was a small airport. There are only 3.5 million people in the city. Now there are over 8 million people. Now the roads are amazing. They have, I think, 7 subway lines in plan. Now they have high-speed trains. They have an international airport. All of these infrastructure projects were possible because of urbanization of the rural people of China to the cities. Not just cities like Nanning, but cities like Beijing and Shanghai, cities like Chongqing and Guangzhou, cities like Xi'an. So, when people ask me, what's the biggest change that you have seen in the last 19 years in China? I have to tell them urbanization of the rural people of China to the cities by the hundreds of millions. It's changed China. It's changed the face of China. It changed the mindset of the Chinese people. One policy has changed the face of an entire country of 1.4 billion people. And let's not forget, much urbanization has actually made the people of China richer through better education and better jobs, better business practices, a lot of different things that come from being in a city of anywhere from 5 to 30 million people in China. When they get richer, they have more expendable cash. They have cars, they have vacations, they have a better apartment, their children have better curricular activities that they get to partake in after school. Much urbanization has made the population of China a richer population, a more educated population, and finally brought China out of poverty and actually brought it into a world standard. And as urbanization in China continues, because it's not over yet, they are still moving many people from the rural areas into the cities because it's better for them and it's better for the country. As this continues, you are going to see China growing. You are going to see the cities growing. You can see more high rises. You can to see more apartment buildings. You can see more high speed trains. You are going to see better educated people. You are going to see better hospitals. You are going to see more doctors. And you are going to see more engineers. And you are going to see all of these things. And the only policy that made all of this possible in China is the urbanization of the rural people of China to the cities of China. Thanks for watching this video.